challenges tulikuwa tunayo, watu wetu hawakuwa wamesoma, hawakuwa na matrainings ile tulipewa. Mbeleni mifugo yetu zilikuwa zinakufa bila kupata habari. Hii maneno ya climate changes naye ilikuwa inatusumbua sana, lakini sangu watu wa Masco wameingilia hiyo kazi. Nafikiri tumesaidika. Watu wamepewa elimu ya kutosha, wamefanya training mingi. Na maana mbeleni ile challenge zingine tulikuwa tunaface ni ya kwamba hata hatukujua namna ya kutumia ardhi ile tunaishi. Sasa tumeanza kufunzwa training mingi kuhusu grazing pattern. Tunaambiwa upande hii msikule wakati huu, upande hii msikule wakati mwingine. Sasa kitambo tumeanza hiyo, tumeona tumesaidika kiasi.
You know, we are still learning. We are learning to adapt to this new way of life. So before, now there are many challenges. There are some mushroom settlements. There are some degraded lands. Sometimes there is a resource conflict. Obviously, there is a resource conflict. At the same time, this nomadic, they are shifting from one place to another. So we need awareness and cooperations to strengthen our bylaws, and we need still to be assisted to go up.
Under the BREST program, supported by MASICOPS, they were doing community resource-based mapping or community participatory mapping, where we collected baseline data for the Geospatial Resource Center. At that time, we only had a building in place in the county, so they supported us. They're doing the basic equipments in terms of server, in terms of some desktops, and networking of the GIS facility. Then under the LMS, they supported continuously through the ward planning program, capacity building of both the community and the county staffs and some bit of data collection. Under the ASAL Adapts program, that is where we did the huge flagship project of the development and implementation of the integrated county geospatial system, and also the equipping of the Geospatial Resource Center with modern equipment, and as well as capacity building of county technical staffs, 30 from each department, and the development of the 12 modules in the county. Among the interventions that MASICOP has done through the ASAL Adapt is one, acquisition of and equipping of the Geospatial Resource Center. That they supported the development of an implementation of the GIS integrated web platform, where we had the 12 modules, and the capacity building of the county technical staff, as well as the formulation of the county geospatial policy that we currently have, and which is before the county executive committee members.
For this program, our primary focus, or who we are calling our partners, are the communities. That is our primary, especially the community structures that we've established, the rangeland management committees. Another key partner here is the county government. And the county government is broad, so we have specific departments, such as the Department of Lands, Department of Livestock, Department of Water. These are key departments, and also the National Drought Management Authorities, especially in disseminating early warning, early action information for communities around drought preparedness and drought response. Another key partner within us, we've worked with other institutions such as ILRI to roll out what we call CASINET app. This is an app that basically supports communities in this region and government institutions to make decisions that is based on evidence collected from the ground, looking at the livestock body conditions, the market prices, and also looking at the vegetation conditions for the pastoral community so that they can benefit, and also even explain their traveling or what you call migratory pattern between the wet grazing zone and dry grazing zone.
Thank you to MASICOP for the ASAL Adapts program. We have been enriched with a lot of knowledge and skills. As a young woman from northern Kenya, it has opened my mindset and my vision, because where I was sometimes back and where I am right now, it's different. That is a time span of 1 year. We've gained a lot. All the training that has been happening has helped us a lot, and we are using these skills and knowledge we gained. First of all, we are giving back to the society, because the society needs to understand what's going on. They should get access to the information, and basically that's what we are dealing with, the information for how to use it to make decisions, to do analysis, and to capture everything that is going on around them. So thank you, MASICOP. The ASAL Adapt program was very, very, very fruitful, and it benefited us a lot.
They were well updated. Through the sources they get, they plan. And then we have got good coordinations with the RMCs, the chiefs, and other leaders, so that when there is a heavy rains, actually we know how we are going to plan. And then when there is a drought, there's sometimes when the rain is very little. Also that times we preserve some areas, so we try to strengthen our grazing pattern. So through the information we get, then we try to organize ourselves to do a better living for the pastoralists.
shaqadan dadka loo qabtay oo loo keenay waa laga faa'iiday. waxaa looga faa'iiday haanta hore oo noo saarneed ceelka ay Waalbaag noo qoday 10,000 oo litir ay ahayd. haan 50,000 oo litir aan noola saaray. laba daro waaweynna waa noola sameeyey oo mid ariga iyo mid looda ay ku cabayso lagu kala nafaasay. fees oo deeroy noo xireen, macnaha haantaas haddii ay cilad keento ama xoolaha ay ku dhicin.
This program has supported us in establishing a World Planning Committee, that is World Development Planning Committee. It has facilitated its formation. It has helped us in capacity building the selected community members, and it has also linked the same to partners. And I also availed the benefit of the same to the county government and even the national government. We participated in many development programs, and it also assisted us in coming up with a blueprint of the need of this community, of which we are proud to say that bigger percentage of what we captured is already implemented. Then we had the climate information platforms that are also created, where different actors were brought together. Our community is a pastoral community. We are very nomadic. Those informations are not available without such kind of coming together. So those platforms have supported us also in making sure that we are ahead of potential problems like the one of floodings.
We've achieved several milestones, and one of them, as I shared earlier, we have around 3 outcome areas, and all of them we've achieved. For example, when we're talking about evidence-based rangeland management systems, we've achieved that because we've established a holistic rangeland management committees in northern Kenya, specifically Wajir and Garissa, for the wards that we work in, and then the same for the other 2 components. However, broadly, I can say that looking back and how the journey we've traveled, the works that we look at, we can say the major achievement of this program is communities and the key partners that we work with are able to make decisions based on evidence, and that is through establishment of the Geographic Information System Centers for Wajir, Garissa.
Unajua tumekuwa na wametuletea bailo kwa sababu kabla ya training, kwanza training, baada ya training tumekuwa na bailo, tumekuwa trainings mingi, tukachorea map namna ya kulisha mifugo wakati ya jilali na upande, wakati ingine upande. So tumepewa hiyo pattern ambayo hatukujua mbeleni. So hiyo bailo na inatusaidia, na tulienda kushare mpaka majirani yetu. Sasa hii majirani ni mvua ikinyesha ama isiponyesha, wanajua sasa hii mifugo yetu iko upande gani. So tangu wakati hiyo at least tumesaidiwa. Mbeleni hapa ilikuwa conflict zone kwa sababu sisi ni wafugaji, tunahama kiholela mbeleni, lakini sasa si hivyo. Tukienda kwa jirani hatukusema mbeleni hodi, lakini tangu tulipewa hii ujumbe ama hii training mingi ama hii elimu mingi na MASCOP, tumekuwa tunasema hodi kwa jirani. So tukisema hodi hakuna mtu anakukatazia. So na tunaambiwa at least mkule mahali ambayo mifugo yetu nyingine inakula. So kuna hiyo ndio tumefaidika. Tumeona watu wote wanangojea information kutoka sisi, na sisi ama wale Rangeland Committee, Management Committees, kuna wale Ward Based Committee, hiyo yote imeformiwa na watu wa ASAL. Tangu wameform hiyo story, wameform hiyo groups. Kama kuna maneno, kuna wote tuko kwa WhatsApp group. Tukipata ujumbe kutoka ofisi kuna hii alert, tunaita public baraza, watu wote wanakuja. Ile mawaida tunawapatia wanachukua, sio kama mbeleni hakuwa kusikiliza sana.
nolosha cid wax badan ay ka bedeleen oo soo biya marka xagga aado ceelka ugu dheeriya soo ku daahi kartaa dadka isku badnaa dadka lagu kala nafaase dad laba meel gacba iyo dad hal meel gacba way kala fiican.
Zile plans tulikuwa tumedevelop ni hii mikakati tumeweka boundaries ya upande ku grace na upande tuna grace wakati fulani. Hiyo ni moja wao. Nyingine kuna kitu tunafanya saizi inaitwa regeneration of trees. Beleni hatukuwa tunapanda mamiti, tulikuwa tunakata tukiholela, lakini sasa tumeona sasa ni umuhimu wa miti kuishi. Mpaka sasa tunajaribu kufunzwa na kuonyeshwa vile kugenerate. Ndio hata tukatengeneza mahali ya regeneration, lakini sababu hatukufanikiwa tukupata mvua mzuri ya kugenerate hizo vitu. Lakini tunaendelea, tunataraji tutafika malengo yetu ya kuleta mpaka huko.
Kitambo tulikuwa tu tunaangalia kama season inakuja, wakati wa mvua na wakati wa ukame, kila mtu anajua si uko na miezi yake. From January, February ni hivi ndio tulikuwa tunasema. Sasa hii tumepata elimu ya kwamba tumekuwa digital. Zamani tulikuwa analog. Unaweza kuwa na kila kitu by the way. Improvement nyumbani yangu si mimi niko na najifanyia kila kitu yangu.
So now we are trying to change also our life through commercializations, like fodder productions. In the centers now where we have got that seed store, we call it the Center of Excellence. There are many farmers. They do different varieties of things. But we as a pastoralist, we are trying to promote fodder productions for our commercializations. We have got some dams whereby we are trying to irrigate. And later on we are trying to promote our life to have a bigger mega dam so that we can have commercialization of fodder production.
So for the lessons learned for this program, evidence is key in decision making, because you are able, with limited resources across the region and of course the whole world, you need resources to be managed prudently, and that is one of our key lessons we've learned, not only for ourselves but for the government, because of the use of technology has enabled that. Two, we can say also that the county government is key and critical in this process. So we can scale this program in two ways, not only other regions, but also the depth of the program as well. So in other regions such as Marsabit, Isiolo, Garissa, and also across the country, especially using the component of Geographic Information System for decision making, developing solutions for government that is tailored for their needs. It's one area that can be scaled up across the region. And also we can say from the lessons we've learned, we can scale the lessons learned from the technologies that we've developed, like the rangeland management monitoring tool, we can scale to other counties. We can also use the lessons we've learned here, for example, the ease of adoption of technology by the communities and the government, especially using mobile applications to transmit early warning information, using the dashboard that is directly accessible to all departments in the county. I think that's one of the best outcomes of this program, evidence-based decision making, and that's an opportunity that we can look into, especially in scale-up discussions. For sustainability, we had to be strategic from onset by making sure that communities and the government are working with us through the journey. It is embedded as a design for this program.